The Donathon continues. Toxic able to take down CRR in the best of 5. And now he's got the mob who has decent RNG at level 2 for $125. Best of 5 coming right at you. Chat, here we go. It's a best of 5. It's Toxic versus Rebmob. As Rebmob is going to fake the kickoff and double this into the corner. Rebmob has now played against Drally, who he took to game 7, and Juicy, who he got absolutely farmed by, hate to say. But Juicy was looking really strong. How will he match up against a guy like Toxic? The mob has looked very respectable in his ones games, despite not catching a win just yet. He may be trying to get a streak of his own going. That flick will be a free pass to Toxic. He'll take those every time and make it 1-1. Toxic not being able to decide what to do deep in the corner. Had to just back off. That one's going to be wide. Now looking to get Meki. That 50. Oh my goodness, what a save from Rebmob. I feel like that was set up pretty well by Toxic to make it so that there was no place to go. Yo, Hoffy! Thank you for the 5 gifted. Much appreciated. The train keeps on rolling, and the numbers keep going back up. We're actually almost back to 5 hours. You missed a few episodes. Didn't Rebmob retire? He did. He did retire, now that you bring it up. That was a few months ago, right after making main event, I think. With his 3s team, he decided that was enough. And we saw him, leave the scene for a bit, but he's back now, ready to grind once again. What do you guys think about the grounded theory? Parkour! 35 months! If Mob has no fans, I am dead. Do you guys ever think secretly kids get grounded and they either take a break and or retire as a secret, I was grounded, so I decided to quit, but now I'm back? Not necessarily what could have happened, but I feel like there's been a lot of different ones. Yo! Summer Ghostas! Thank you for the 5. Absolutely Ghostas. And we're back to 5 hours. Is it never ending? I'm not sure. The mob catching a demo on Toxic. There are a couple things that it will probably have to stop for. There'll be another scam moment whenever we transition to a new house. Hopefully that's not a very long amount of scammed days, but probably will be a few as Rebmob gets a second. And then if we make it all the way to December, there's going to be probably a lot more scamming as baby Feer is born. If we do make it that far. $5 subs for 5 hours, couldn't resist. Well, I appreciate it. Rebmob should be scoring an open net right now, and does just that to make it 3-2. That grounded thing was never a thing when I was a kid. My parents just peeled my skin off. I was never grounded either, but it's because I never broke the rules, Aga. It's just like, why break the rules when you could just be a good boy? Antika, stay with the 2 months prime. I think we're also just maybe a little bit loners. I'm trying to think back. Me and my brothers, I don't think we ever got grounded, but maybe it's because it was like, hey, you have to stay in the house. We were like, okay. Sick. World of Warcraft is in the house. So that's no problem for me. Toxic. Soaring up for a pre-jump challenge that was nowhere near the play. As the mob did not go air dribble, he just went a heavy first touch. I mean, that heavy first touch from the mob in other situations is not a strong play. It usually just gives the ball to the defender, unless the defender is assuming you're going to be air dribbling for sure, which it seems like that's what Toxic was doing. Now wave dash kickoff from Rebmob. He's got a 5-3 lead. First time chatter says, I got shot when I was young. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. You can find solace here in this chat. No one will shoot you. I promise. Toxic. Double jump over the obvious Rebmob challenge. And now just needs one goal in 32 seconds. Toxic. Kickoff possession in his favor. Has Rebmob on the back wall. Rebmob has a decent amount of boost, though, to work with. Can he clear it meaningfully? No, he cannot. Toxic will get his 5th goal. Rebmob bumping Toxic out ahead of him, and he's even able to use that bump to get his angle. Fake kickoff. Feels dangerous. Toxic read it. No boost for the mob now as he has to defend against Toxic. Possession. Rebmob in and out. Toxic fakes. 6-5. Rebmob likes to make it spicy. Somehow keeps every game close. But it looks like the comeback was for nothing here. It's Toxic very likely to finish this one out, barring an absolute, utter, massive miracle. Can't imagine it. Toxic will take game number 1. Game number 2. The mob with his cheese kickoff. Not able to use it for a goal this time around. Oh my goodness, those flicks from Toxic. Even with defenders back, trying to just slam it over the top. And honestly, it feels likely with how much power he gets. Thank you for the 17 subs, chats. During the hype train, much appreciated. Toxic. Send one to the back wall. And now passing one towards the net. The mob, he just owned goal. That was an impressive own goal. To be able to catch this ball and put it on target somehow. Just a soft touch to drop it to the nets. Mystical, great to see you. I'm glad we were able to chat in Raleigh. Toxic, ground pinch. No. Oh, wow. It's not going to be a ground pinch. It's going to be a post pinch. Rebmob had boost to work with, too. In defense, just got turned around and didn't seem like Toxic was going to score until last second he pinched it in. Toxic staring down Rebmob. Whoa, accidentally over switched cameras there. The mob to the skies with boost off the ceiling. Nothing comes of it. And he's not able to keep the possession going. Flick from Toxic. The mob is actually in the perfect spot to take it away off the ceiling. It's a really impressive flick too. Toxic is just running it up now Rebmob maybe looked like he was competing in game number 1. In fact, I feel like he led most of the game. But now Toxic is in a groove, seems to have him figured out. Rebmob trying to pass to himself off the back wall. There was a world in which that scores if he could keep the double down. Toxic pre-flip bump. The Grove, they have the 7 months. Rebmob finally on the board. Takes him just about 2 minutes here in game number 2. Rebmob with a possession. We'll start an air dribble before the midfield line. And take it down for a 50. He has been pretty impressive in positions like this. He finds ways to get good shots, and he proves me right. It's not easy to get a meaningful shot in this tight angle, and you have to be pretty mechanical to do it. But I believed in the mob, and he made me look smart. When I was in middle school, I straight up sucked, so my parents made the system of cards, and each card had like a chore or whatever on it. All the dumb stuff I did had a certain amount. Oh, did Rebmob just miss an open net? All the dumb stuff I did had a certain amount of cards associated with it. One of the cards was to write a letter to my grandmother, like 4 times a year probably. A few years after that, she said it was one of the sweetest things any of her grandkids had done. When in reality, I just kept saying the F word to my parents. What a system of punishments. Is that what I'm gonna do for Feer Jr.? All right, you didn't listen, so now it's time to spin the wheel. Also, great shot from Rebmob off the ceiling. Wave dash bouncer. Toxic has a great setup here off the ceiling. I like how perfectly in sync with the ball he is, but still wasn't able to find a way to finish it. A used trumpet, they have the 8 months prime. Toxic ultimately able to get the counter after Rebmob not being efficient enough with his offense. Found himself inside the nets with 0 boost. The mob flick saved, and now Toxic up into an air dribble, has 50, up quicker than the Rebmob, but didn't get it with a meaningful touch over the top. I think there was a window to score, and Toxic clearly tried to get it, but the soft touch version results in him getting scored on. Dr. Known playing today, yes, Atto versus Dr. Known after this one. And then after that, assuming that we don't play yet another match, we have a very special game to play today. With a potential Marbles Grand Prix on the line. And you guys are going to need everybody in chat to succeed. So you will not want to miss it. The mob going to equalize, make it 5-5. Toxic setting up an air dribble, ground pinch. Oh my goodness, Toxic. The first touch is straight off the side wall to the midfield. And it doesn't look like there's going to be an easy way to score, but a little reset pinch will do it. An 80 km/h goal to make him up 1. Toxic slides through, grabs a demo, and the physical game has continued to work for him. 7-5 with 36 left to go. The Brick Bob is back out. Someone on YouTube asked, what is Brick Bob? Just look to the chat. That's the Brick Bob. And looks like it is helping out the Rebmob because he has already gotten his 6th goal. And it's time to believe that he maybe can do it. Quit your job to help the mob. Delay kickoff from Toxic as he tries to stop the bleeding. But Rebmob has a great possession because of it. Toxic has boost to work with. Talked about how solid Rebmob was out of the corner before. Now Toxic used up everything and he even missed the dash. Which means his recovery is going to be late. He gets demoed. And how can Rebmob score this? He's going to have to do it through the air with Toxic on low boost. Air dribble, reset, challenged, sent to the ground. It'll hit Toxic up 2-0 in this best of 5. Game number 3. Toxic is looking to run it up and see just how far he can go. King only is much more reasonable, and I almost added that, and I maybe still will, where when in marbles mode, the king and all of his messages will be automatically read out. Toxic picking up a demo on the landing and gonna make it 2-0. Rebmob, little bump. That'll do it. See, wave dashes off the sidewall in the corner. Rebmob stealing the boost. Grabbing the midfield as well. What a flick from Toxic. He should have been more in trouble having 0 boost, but he does that and it instantly buys him time. That's a great 1-2. Ooh, just inside the post. Even Toxic gives him the nice one. Just one touch to the sidewall, lands perfectly and quickly power shooting at 111 km/h shot. That is just a filthy outplay. Toxic evading the bump. And now flicking in order to get a 3rd. All the boost stolen off the map, it would seem, by Toxic. We saw him doing this to CRR as well, finding ways to keep him completely starved out. Is he going to go bump here? He is going to protect the ball, gets a demo, and gets it crossbar down. Not much more you can ask for from Toxic. Rebmob, I mean, there's just nothing you could do. Toxic preferring his wave dash kickoff. And it almost worked out. Wow, what a save from Rebmob. Able to send it into the crossbar. Quick recovery. Perfect landing. Little wave dash and power shots to bring it back within 1. There should be no loophole. I think bits are appropriately priced. Donations, I think, are appropriately priced as well. As Rebmob makes it 4-4. Toxic was hoping to get a bigger clear, I guess, off of that flip in the corner. That being said, I say there's no loophole, but bits might be, you know, as strong as they were around the time of the loophole in terms of creating another day, because we've started at much lower than the 9 to 5-a-thon was ending. I'm not trying to farm bits. You do not have to give bits. No, it's cool. I don't care. You don't have to give bits. Oh, I'll just, the stream will just end. No, it's fine. Toxic makes it 5-5. Toxic gonna make it 6-5 as he continues to outplay quickly off kickoffs. Rebmob was maybe hoping to bump him with that flip, and when it didn't work... Oh, he left the party. Okay. Toxic... Oh, the Rebmob, I should say, has been playing the game for 4 hours. That is my take. Tiny Terry taught us about how if you have the game open for 4 hours, you just get DC'd from the party. So in case you're wondering how long he's had the game open for. Rebmob, crucial play off the sidewall. He has great control over the ball. Not quite able to score it after the 50, but does get a boost steal. Toxic sitting on a decent amount. I wonder if Rebmob expects him to be more starved than he is, because that was pretty impressive boost conservation. Undercut from the mob. Seems like he was trying to decide between actually taking an air dribble or hook-shotting to punish Toxic's early challenge, but didn't decide either and just let Toxic take it away. Rebmob to the ceiling, so Toxic goes to the ground. Now, trying to just shoot it right over the top of him. Rebmob escapes and will get himself a 6th goal. Every single game kept close by Rebmob. It feels like no matter what. Toxic goes looking for a demo, I believe. Rebmob able to avoid it, but he kept driving in order to not slow down and get hit by that. And the continuous driving put him out of position. Toxic boost pickup, booming long shot as he sees Rebmob creeping in too close to. Oh no, it's not in. The follow-up is not in either. Rebmob denies it. Will not have a counterattack though. Gets demoed. He found himself on the wrong side of the ball. Had to stop moving with no boost. Easy target. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Toxic. This did not feel possible to score. As Toxic pre-flips back, gets the reset. Oh, look at this shot from Toxic. He's gonna tilt himself to sleep tonight. Oh gosh. The typing has started. We have gotten to the last minutes of the elimination game for the mob, which means the typing will begin. Toxic up 2, but now just up 1 with 35 seconds. Delay kickoff really from both players as Toxic tried not to play into the delay. Toxic bumping Rebmob. Boost grab from Rebmob. That touch ain't it though, so he's gonna have to use every last bit of it to keep this possession going. Should be able to get a clean boost grab. Forced to send it off the side wall. Toxic went sailing away from the nets, but Rebmob couldn't punish quick enough. Might have to go for a full field dribble to clutch it up. At 10 seconds, the mob brings it down to the ground. Lost possession, wait! Ooh, there was still a chance there, but Toxic will win in the sweep. Toxic wins at level 2. The question now is, does he want to keep going to level 3? $125 right now, could go for $250, the highest prize anyone has ever won, or would have ever won. He says, as he tries to decide. Looking at his wheel, we got Moxie, Nas, Fatira, Drally, Joria. We got some tough opponents here. Who knows which one it could land on? How good is he feeling about his 1v1 prowess? He thinks extra long. And we get some hmms in chats. Maybe if I change what the board looks like, does that make him feel any better or worse? double! He's going double! Vatira! Vatira was selected. Vatira just cashed out at 125.